Hey y'all, like I said in our last video, we're going to be turning this pressure tank into a water trough and feed trough for the pigs today. That's my goal. So we are going to cut this in half. I'm going to cut this bottom off of it first before I cut it in half, and then we're going to weld legs on it with this piece of angle iron. We're going to just cut this into 4 pieces and weld it on. And so it shouldn't take too much, I don't think, hopefully anyway. So the first thing is a lot of cutting. All right, y'all, we've got a feed trough, a water trough, or vice versa. It's a Hopi. Did you come see what we're doing? Huh? Did you come to see what we're doing? All right. So one of these is going to be a feed trough, one's going to be a water trough. I'm thinking feed trough for this one because this one's kind of dented a little bit on the side and may not hold quite as much water. But I've cut this 6-foot piece of angle, which is super heavy duty, but hey, that's what we had. Into 4 pieces, 4 18-inch pieces, and I'm going to weld this onto here like this as legs or feet or bases, whatever you want to call them. Basically, when this is welded on, we can flip it over, and this will keep the pigs from turning it over in theory. Now I'm sure they'll turn it over and stuff some, but hopefully not a lot. So what I have to do now is grind this clean so I can weld and grind the paint off of these in 2 spots on each one so that I can, so I'll be able to weld these to this. Now, I'm not an expert welder. I can weld enough to get by. So if, you know, down the road I have to re-weld these, I won't be surprised, because I'm welding super thick steel here to super thin steel here. But Jack's little welder does pretty good, so I think we'll be all right. So anyway, I guess we're just gonna grind with the flap disc, grind these clean, some parts of these clean, and weld them on. I've been loving these Harbor Freight gloves. They were 10 bucks. They're like goat skin palms and like synthetic back, and they have great dexterity. I can really work in them. I found out something they don't do very well, and that's handle sparks or heat. I burned a hole right through that one and almost through these 2 fingers just from the sparks coming off when I was cutting. But that's probably most of these synthetic materials don't handle the heat very well, but these are great for $10 gloves. So from Harbor Freight, you know, it's kind of embarrassing to say that, but they have some stuff that I'm actually really been liking lately, especially for the price. But anyway, we're gonna go in here and get these welded on and give these a try. All right, we got these welded on here, pretty solid. As you can see, it's just kind of a gap, so I just made a quick pass across. It was just a small bead, putting the 2 together, and then came back over top of that with a good wide fat bead, just tying everything in nice and tight, getting a better bond on it, but a better burn in, I should say. But like I said, I'm not an expert welder, but I can get by, usually. If it don't work the first time, I'll weld it a second or a third, but we'll get it. I think these are gonna hold though. So, I mean, this is it. I mean, can you see that, Jack?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so weld on both of them, back and front. This one will be the feed trough. I think we're gonna have to wash them off a little bit. And the other thing I'm getting ready to do before I take them to the pig is I'm gonna run around the inside and outside edge to knock the sharp burr, because there are some razor sharp burrs on here that we're gonna knock off before, so the pigs don't cut themselves on it. Probably wouldn't really hurt them, but I don't want them to be injured anyway. So just good animal care. But anyway, grind these things down smooth, rinse them out, and then we'll see how they work. All right, trial run here. All the pigs are thirsty because we've been giving them a little bit of water in a small little pan, that plastic pan down there, a little at a time because we didn't have a waterer for them. So now they're going to drink their fill. If they quit drinking, I'll want to make sure this is going to hold water. All right, y'all. All the pigs are happy. This little dude is still in here. We'll get him out pretty soon. Not super concerned about it for today. The reason he got over is because our power was disconnected in 2 spots. We've got that hooked back up, so these new pigs we've got have never experienced power, electric fence. So it's going to be electric fence training for them for the next day or so. But anyway, everybody is in, doing their deal. And the water trough is working great. They haven't turned it over, it's not leaking. And I think it's just gonna work. I like it. And the other half, which is up here, is gonna be a feed trough for these pigs. So hopefully it's gonna work to feed them all. I may have to have another one. Find another pressure tank that's the bladder is blown up in and use it. But anyway, that's all the pigs taken care of, and we are probably getting close to calling it a day. We need to eat some supper. So thank y'all for watching this video. If you're not subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe. Click the like button. YouTube will know that you're liking our videos. And also click the notification bell, and YouTube will let you know every time we upload a video. So thank y'all for watching. We appreciate y'all, and we will catch y'all in the next video.